DresKar sent me an electric skateboard. Hey, what's up everybody? How are you guys doing today? If you're new here, my name's Tobias and I'm pretty excited because I got a delivery from DresKar. Check it out. DresKar sent me an electric skateboard. It should be the FT001. So let's go ahead and do an unboxing. Alright, here we go guys, we got it all open up. Let's just go over what came inside the box really quick. So of course, besides the electric skateboard itself, it came with the instruction manual, which is over there. It came with a T-tool, some additional hardware. We have the charger. We have a USB, is it a mini USB? Yeah, it's a mini USB cable, which I'm assuming is used to charge the remote control. As for the electric skateboard itself, it is a belt-driven board. As you can see down there, it has dual motors on the rear. This is my second electric skateboard. The electric skateboard I already have is the Meepo NLS Pro, which uses dual hub motors. So this is going to be actually my first time ever riding a belt-driven board. As for some of the specs, it should have a top speed of 25 miles per hour, and you should be able to get 17 miles out of a single charge. As for the wheels that came on the board, it looks like they are 90 millimeters. If you are interested in more of the specs, I'll go ahead and put them on the screen. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the user manual. I'll charge this thing up and then we can go ahead and try it out. And I almost forgot to show you guys what the top of the board looks like. And I just want to mention guys, right here where it has the logo on the grip tape, I know that it looks like the logo is cut out in the grip tape, but this is actually grippy right here. It's not just the smooth wood. This is actually a clear grip tape where the letters are. Another thing that you might notice is that it has these like X's here where the hardware is. Don't really know what the point of that is, but these are like, it feels like it's metal. Yeah, this is metal right here. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I don't know what the purpose of those is. And by the way guys, this board goes for $578 on Amazon. If you are interested, I'll go ahead and put the link to this Amazon page down in the description below, and let's go ahead and charge this thing up. Okay guys, so it's finished charging. It took just about 3 hours. It's dark outside, so I'm gonna have to try this out tomorrow, but let's go ahead and sync it up with the remote control and test it out. So I was just taking a look at the instructions, and pairing the controller with the board seems pretty straightforward. So it says the first thing we need to do is turn on the board. Power button's right here. And then it says to hold the power button for 5 seconds until it flashes. There it goes. And then it says we take the remote and we turn on the remote. And then we hit the pair button, which is here. And that should be it. Is that it? Push joystick forward, let's see. Oh yeah, looks like that's it. All right. So it says when the remote and the board flash with the same frequency that they are paired. So I guess they're just going to flash the whole time? I don't know. So anyways, there's also 3 settings on the controller. There is a high, medium, and low speed setting. So 3 speed settings. Let's move it up to the high speed setting and let's see the difference that makes. Oh wow. Quite a big difference. Awesome. Brakes seem to work pretty fast. Cool. The controller also has a reverse setting, so when that light is blinking green, that means that it's going forward like normal. So you can see that the wheels are spinning like this. Now I'm gonna hit the reverse button. The light just turned red, and the wheels should spin this way. So yeah, you just want to make sure you don't accidentally press that reverse button while you're riding. So the next thing I want to show you, which is pretty cool, is that there are lights on the bottom of this board. And to turn them on, you just hold the reverse button for 3 seconds, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Now the lights are on. And actually, when you accelerate or decelerate, the lights will actually move. All right, that's better, right? You can kind of see their like rainbow color. Pretty cool, right? Hey, what's up guys? So it's the next day now. I'm gonna take the FT001 outside so we can test it out. One thing I forgot to mention yesterday that some people do like to know is that the deck itself is 5 layers of maple and 2 layers of bamboo. And I'll go ahead and show you the flex of the board right now. It's actually pretty flexy. Another thing is that the remote control does not seem to have like any kind of speedometer or a way to track your distance. So I just went ahead and downloaded this speedometer app from the App Store. It was free and it should also let us know like how far we've traveled. So that's what I'm going to be using. And I'll probably just take the GoPro out for this. And you know, make sure to wear your safety gear, your helmets and all that stuff. And let's take a little ride. Low speed setting, top speed. We're getting roughly 7 miles per hour. It looks like this is our top speed for the low setting. Medium speed setting, top speed. It looks like 13 miles per hour was our top speed. And this is the top speed for the high speed setting. Alright guys, so when it came to the top speed, it looks like on the highest speed setting, I was able to hit 24 miles per hour going down this way. The road that I am on is on a very gradual incline, and heading that direction, I was only able to hit about 17 miles per hour. It does take a minute to get to that top speed, and I was going kind of slightly downhill. I also weigh 165 pounds. I think your weight probably will play a factor, but going slightly downhill, I was able to hit 24 miles per hour. I'll just ride a little bit more and then I'll head back to the house. Before giving my final review of the DresKar FT001, I decided to take it out to ride one more day on some nice smooth bike paths, which is actually my favorite place to go riding. And it was really nice, I had a lot of fun. And I'm estimating that I rode roughly 4 to 4.5 miles. And according to the remote control, I used 50% of the battery, which means riding the way I was, I would only get a maximum 8 to 9 mile range out of a single charge, not the 17 mile range that it's supposed to get. I did do some stopping and going, accelerating, decelerating, and the ride was a combination of flat, some uphill, some downhill. So I'm sure if you are riding on more flat ground, and maybe if you're riding a little bit more conservatively than I was, you probably could get better mileage, but I think it would be pretty unlikely to get that 17 mile range. For the last mile of my ride, I remembered to turn on the speedometer app on my phone, and it said that my top speed for that last 1.1 miles was 18.4 miles per hour, and I had an average speed of 10.8 miles per hour. And I was going full throttle on the remote control during this ride. I believe that that top speed was achieved during one part of the ride, which was slightly downhill, and during that last 1.1 miles, I had already used up roughly a half of the battery. So even on flat parts of the ride, it seemed that my top speed was limited to around 14 miles per hour. But in the end, when it comes to my final review, I think it's a decent board. It rides smoothly. I didn't have any issues with it. I liked the lights underneath the board, which I also tested out. I thought those were pretty cool. And on a typical ride, I think a top speed of 18 miles per hour can be expected, and a battery range of about 10 miles is more realistic. And when taking these things into consideration and looking at the price of the board, which is $578, at first I thought this was pretty expensive because I bought my Meepo NLS Pro for about $640, so roughly $70 more expensive. However, the Meepo NLS Pro isn't even being sold right now. And I think in general, not just the electric skateboard world, I think in general we're seeing a lot of supply chain issues, which is driving up prices and availability for a lot of things. In fact, just a few weeks ago, I saw the FT001 going for around $490, which I think would be a pretty decent price for this board. But with the way that things are in the world right now, I think that's why the board is the price that it is. So hopefully the points I made in this video will help you with your decision. Once again, I will have the link to the DresKar FT001 down in the description below in case you would like to check that out for yourself. If you did like this video or if it helped you out, I would really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. That would help me out so much. If you would like to see more videos by me in the future, make sure to go down there and hit that subscribe button and also that bell notifications button. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll go ahead and put my handle right here. It's at YT_Tobias, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.